flicked around by the monkey, managing to get out of there with a little bit of flutter. He's going to recall to base, heal up, and make some purchases.
Indeed. Now, let's have a look at some of these builds. We can see
Yes.
that let's have a look at the AD carries, for instance. So, the Cupid has opted to go for level 3 sprint, level 3 beads. Very wise, considering the enemy team has a lot of CC between the Mercury Special Delivery Initiation, Isis Spirit Balls, and the Apollo Mesmerize. Or is it Serenade?
Yes.
Serenade. And he's going into a Jotuns, and he's finished a Warrior Tabi. Sorry, he's going Heartseeker, and he's finished his Warrior Tabi.
Yes.
And now, on the flip side...
Hold that thought, though. Apollo's going to get engaged there.
Oh,
He might not be able to get out alive. Nope, just kidding. He barely gets out of there. Almost died because of the huge windup on his Across the Skies ultimate. They were almost able to burst it down. However, Isis uses Circle of Protection as she's going to go down there to an Athena gang coming in from the side as well. Mercury comes in at exactly the wrong time. He does manage to beat out of the Athena taunt and will survive that one as the monkey shows up there, laying down the Jingle Bang. Doesn't really do much to Tyr at this point because Tyr is a tanky man, despite having no tanky items.
As we see Cupid here aggressively trying to push down this left side tower, putting it to half health. The Apollo is forced to come over to try and stop him from pushing it. Probably the only reason that he got out of there alive was probably because of his Devourer's God that he just finished beforehand. They give him enough lifesteal probably to allow him to escape there, in my opinion. Devil God's very powerful. Those of you that don't know, it gives you 0.5 physical power and 0.25 physical lifesteal per stack, out to a maximum of 60 stacks, and you get plus 5 stacks if you kill a god. And right now he's...
Yeah, and the one thing...
So go on.
Oh, Cupid Fields of Love going off the Heart Bomb. He does manage to clear it out. The Mesmerize did not do anything, and the Heart Bomb was not fully stacked, so he wasn't stunned. Did manage to get out of there safely. But I agree that the difference between the Apollo and the Cupid appears to be building more of raw power, whereas Apollo seems to be favoring more of a lifesteal type build. You can see that his next item that he's working on is Asi, offering that physical lifesteal, attack speed, and penetration. And given that Apollo's passive, after landing 10 auto attacks, doubles his attack speed, that's not a bad idea. As Mercury actually goes down there over in the right side jungle, Athena once more, however, Isis is going to manage to blink away from her, but Isis, and cast the Circle of Protection a little bit unnecessarily, I think. Going to use a few Wing Gusts, daring people to come into that circle before it detonates. Evolution Gaming, however, not going to take the bait. They're going to simply strip out the bottom right side of the jungle. Not that there's really anything there. And now they're going to make an advantage, an attack onto the right lane, as DVS Gaming does destroy the first tower of the game, the first level tower in the left lane.
Ooh, Apollo actually counter-pushed there. Yeah, Apollo is colloquially known in the Spike community as king of the split pushes, considering that his passive Audacity gives him massive attack speed bonuses. Every 10 auto attacks, he gets an extra 5 auto attacks, hit or miss, that are massive power, and now he can do that. He can go across the sky and just get out of dodge. Goodbye. Combine that with the moves if he needs to do a quick dash. Oh, as he dunks down onto the Tyr here. Oh, but Tyr's having none of it. He just fearlesses away. Right there. That is Apollo 101. Split push, get out of town. Hit and run, hit and run. He is the definition guerrilla fighter, but with a lot better accent and slick hair. And
that's what I expect to see the entire game. You have Apollo split push all day. When someone comes to challenge his presence, if he doesn't feel safe to killing them, or to dueling them rather, he just ults out, gets away, and rinse and repeats the process. And that forces the enemy to split their attention because they have that potent lane pusher of Apollo to deal with, but also they have to be wary that the other 4 members of Devious Gaming aren't off taking another objective, whether it's another tower, the Gold Fury, or an attempt on the Fire Giant. As we see Mercury getting caught around here by 3 people, he beads a little bit early. Athena's taunt will grab him now. Fields of Love coming down, stunning him or holding him in place there as the sprint goes off from the Apollo. He shows up at the wrong time. This is a bad position, and Apollo needs to get out of here because it's 3 versus 1. They're not going to care about diving him. They're going to instead go for the tower there. And they will pick up their first tower of the game as well. 5 towers remain standing on each side of the game. Apollo now shooting from his 2nd level tower, feeling very safe there as Cupid flutters by, not even paying any attention to Apollo. They're going to go straight for the Gold Fury.
Looks like they're in love with that idea right now. Go straight for the Gold Fury, give them a massive bonus. I believe it's a 5k bonus, because it's I believe it's a 1.5k gold bonus split across the entire team, yes. 300 each. So right now that puts the gold and the XP leads into Team Evolution Gaming's favor. 2.2k gold and 4k XP difference right now. As we see a possible engagement in the mid and the right lane right now. It's going to be interesting. What's going to happen? Tyr's being chased right now. Oh, as the but Apollo's gonna dunk in right now for the chariot. Oh, but the heart bomb goes off, kills the Wukong. Squall into a Guardian Circle, takes out the Athena there. Oh, Spirit Ball comes out max range, but Cupid is forced to beat it. Guan Yu's chasing down Apollo on its horse. Oh, but Lawbringer comes in, takes out the Mercury. A couple attacks it. Oh, but the Rast Knight hits 3 of Evolution Gaming. Apollo was forced to moves out and a fearless power cleave combo knocks up the Ra to critical health, but a full range Spirit Ball, which multiplies damage by 1.5, takes out the tier there, and it looks like that both teams are going to be forced to disengage as the tier 1 tower in the mid lane gets taken out. So now 4 towers remaining for Team DVS as opposed to 5 right now for Evolution Gaming. That puts the gold difference now actually 1.8k gold, but 4k XP difference right now. Looking at the levels, we can see that the Cupid is actually the highest level right now with level 18 right now. He's got enough farm to be able to get a Malice right now, a fully bought Malice, and a Heartseeker. He's going to do ridiculous amounts of damage right now, as indicated by 11k player damage right now. And also on the flip side, we see the Ra is at level 17 right now, along with the Isis. Both of them doing 10k and 11k respectively right now. This is basically game of farm right now. Who can get farmed the quickest for late game?
At this point, I'm going to give the advantage to Evolution Gaming. They just showed right there extremely good poise, and having Cupid be able to shoot a lot faster with that Malice, and having that critical strike ability now on Cupid, given that he went for the Heartseeker and he's got it fully stacked, Cupid's shots are going to hit for so much more damage now.
Indeed. And
I think that's going to help give them the edge in fights.
Now, here's something that I like to point out. The fact that, look at the builds on the... Oh, is it an engagement? Yes, it is. Oh. Is it... oh. They're going to back off? Yes? No? Nah, they're going to disengage. No, they weren't going to disengage there.
No, they're not. Yep, no.
Yep, no, yes, it's the mid-freeze. Yes,
no,
yes. Yeah, why not? Now, here's something. Look at the supports builds, how they're differing. They've got the same actives, pretty standard for supports in the current meta, but you see that the Wukong has decided to opt for Ninja Tabai, while, actually, no, never mind.
They're actually
the same thing, sorry, the different color, never mind, ignore me. No, but
not only do you steal my jokes, but then we get no. All right, so we see. Actually, hold on. We see there. Ron gets caught up there by the tier, charging the horse. Oh, he just gets juggled around. Doesn't even get a chance to do anything but live. Not at all there. He's going to go down, and now Evolution Gaming is going to swing right onto this turret. Athena's going to straight tank it up. They don't care. Athena, with that sovereignty and level 1 high to the Leviathan, doesn't care at all. You can see her. She's just sitting back there tanking all the shots from the tower.
Yeah.
As the rest of her teammates destroy it from essentially 100% HP right down to 0. Cupid wants blood, though. Cupid may be the god of love, but he wants blood.
Oh, he goes into somersault class right now to start regenerating his HP at a massive rate. Yep, he goes 72 transformations bull. He wants none of that. He decides to get out of there. As you see, the Mercury on the left side here, he's squaring up. He's posturing up against the Guan Yu. He wants this tower down ASAP. Special delivery into a chop, but Guan Yu is several levels above him. He does not care. He hogs the minion wave and goes back into his tower. What are you going to do now?
Well, we're going to go back to the right lane as Fields of Love and Circle Protection both off. Howling Dragon comes through there. A nice teleport coming in from Ra, I presume, to join this fight. Yes, Ice is very low. A nice silence is not going to be enough, though, as she gets taken out as well. Tyr going to bring Ra outside of the tower shot range. Rast Knight bringing Tyr very low, but just not enough. As Ra comes in under the taunts effects, Athena can't take any more tower shots. There does go down.
That right there is a 3-for-1 trade for Evolution Gaming. That actually puts the goal difference now into... Here's something ironic.
DVS gets the goal
because they took the left side tower, yes. Ooh.
Towers were going.
Towers versus kills right now. People are pushing the towers now. Game of farms, game of towers, destruction all over the shop. This is going to be tense as it goes to the late game.
Well, Evolution just responded with that tower, so that's going to give them the gold advantage right now for a little bit.
Indeed. But looking at the XP difference, though, 5k ahead for Evolution Gaming. That's because of the Gold Fury they managed to take, and also the couple of kills, and also significantly more kills they've managed to secure, just on a pure statistical level, as they want to go for a second Gold Fury right now.
I agree with this.
Unfortunately,
no way that DVS Gaming like this.
Unfortunately, DVS Gaming does not have... Oh, they do have wards, but Wukong wants to go for the steal, but he gets Fearless right now. He's going to go sub over Cloud. He's going to wait for the interception. Oh!
Oh! Very nice
steal!
steal. Cupid's Fields of Love coming down for the disengage there. The Wukong actually does manage to steal it with that level 3 Hand of Gold. Well done to him.
The Somersault Cloud interception there. Brilliant timing there to be able to steal it and pull the XP lead. They're starting to pull it towards their favor. One more one more Phoenix maybe, and a couple of kills, and they've put this this level lead all square.
You can see now that DVS Gaming, I think, is going to start planning towards the Fire Giant. You can look at the consumable inventories. We've got Sentry Wards, we've got Wards all littered throughout Ra, Apollo, Isis's inventory. They want to make sure that they can see every inch of this map.
Indeed, yeah, they definitely want to make a big push, and they want to make it quick. Looking at, actually, that makes sense though, because looking at some of the builds on Team Evolution Gaming, 2 Hides of the Urchins coming out right now, very dependent on getting team fights and winning them in terms of assists. As his possible engagement in the right lane, Mercury's just going to dash out right now. Everyone's posturing up around the Fire Giant.
And I think that's what we're going to see. We're going to see what's... Oh, no, never mind. Athena's going to taunt down there. Will we get anything out of it? No, we will not. Nope. Spirit Ball coming in, stunning the Guan Yu. Tyr is going to actually smack Isis around. Isis is going to go down there. Fiddy will pick that kill up there. Guan Yu comes in on the horse. He doesn't get anything. Mercury is going to start dueling with a Cupid there as Tyr does a little flips and tricks and doesn't really get anything. Guan Yu is going to come out on the side and start slashing away at the monkey, who's going to ox out of this one. And that's going to drive Devious Gaming out of there. And in this 4v5 situation, Evolution Gaming has to make a decision what objective they want, and it looks like they want that middle tower there. We can see Guan Yu coming in to tank it up. Not a bad choice. Looks like he'll also opt unfortunately, 4 members of Devious Gaming in that middle lane will ensure that Evolution Gaming won't get that tower without a fight there. We can see Mercury trying to clear the waves there with Major Look. Didn't really do anything. Athena goes in. Beautiful taunt. Howling Dragon comes down there. Fields of Love also exploding as Cupid takes out Apollo. One takes out 2 down for Devious Gaming there, making this a 3v5 situation in favor of Evolution Gaming. But they're going to get that second level.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have...
They're going to go on Phoenix!
Unfortunately, you're having 1 or 2 mic problems right now. Keep fading in. It possibly could be Skype right now, but we'll have to see later. As a possible engagement here. Oh, everyone's going in. Lawless into a Fearless, drags forcibly the Ra out of the tower as the Isis goes down to a Tower Assault. Ra gets picked up by the Guan Yu cavalry charge. The Wukong is left all on his own trying to defend his Phoenix. He doesn't have enough burst blessing to do it. He's the Guardian here. As you see the minions charging into the base, it looks like Evolution Gaming is going to regroup here, and they're going to have to take this Fire Giant right now. This is only round 1, folks. I need to remind you, this is round 1. This is silly. The amount of action going on right now, as we see everyone grouping up right now to take this Fire Giant. The Fire Giant going to be a huge buff. We see the Guan Yu teleporting in here. See, now look at this. Tyr is going to be zoning them out, putting wards down, trying to find out. This Sub Wukong's going to want to pull a steal out again, like he did at the Fire Giant.
Not going to happen this time, though.
No, pleasure to have you back,
Apollo. Rest in peace.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh, Mercury wants some there. Mercury's going to go in there with Pink Taco, going to actually get out of there with a sprint flutter combo. Tyr's saying, you come after my hunter, I'm going to kill you. And we can see that right there. Mercury's trying to dodge around, uses the bees a little bit early because Guan Yu is now going to be able to stun him after jumping up the horse. Mercury is down.
Oop. Oh, but meanwhile...
Just kidding.
No, but meanwhile, the Athena charges in, but meanwhile, he gets the Ra, meanwhile, is getting chased by all members of Evolution Gaming. It looks like the Wukong's actually going to use his decoy ability to get out of there. He's 72 in transformation. He wants out. He doesn't want any part of that. He doesn't want to get put down. He needs to stay alive to be able to secure objectives and potentially hold them. It looks like Evolution Gaming is going to regroup here, while Fire minions are pushing down the mid lane right now. Very powerful minions. They're going to use this chance to split push down the left side here. Split pushing with the Fire minions to take down this tower. Then they're going to try and push the Phoenix, but meanwhile, Devious Gaming is going to regroup here. This is looking going to be like, this is shaping to be a magnificent team fight.
Yeah, at this point, Evolution Gaming just wants to spend a lot of gold that they've gotten, heal up, max out their bars there. Obviously, the Fire Giant buff will regenerate a lot of their health and mana over time, but they just want to top them off. Tyr, we can see, just picked up a Raw Titan's Bane. Wants to get some of that extra penetration there to help pierce through the sovereignty of the Sun Wukong, as well as just generally chop through the enemy's HP a little bit faster. And I think we're going to probably see the game-ending push from Evolution Gaming coming up here shortly. They do have the middle Phoenix down. Both